Hello everybody. I am doing a altered book assemblage. In my attic is a huge box with an entire set of encyclopedias from Collier. My parents bought them from a man that went door to door back in the mid-50s, maybe late 50s, thinking that, as I approached junior high and high school in the early 60s, that I could use a set of encyclopedias, because there was no Google back then. This was our Google. If you needed to find out some facts, you went to your encyclopedia, or you went to the library and used their encyclopedia. Anyway, I have a whole set of encyclopedias that are extremely outdated and nobody needs, so they need to be recycled, repurposed, and I thought, what better way than to turn them into little works of art. So, to that end, I had to buy a new toy. I had to, because how are you going to cut? I'm not going to use an X-Acto knife and cut through 82 million cuts to get through the pages and the cover. And so anyways, I bought an oscillating cutter tool. It's awesome. It's by Twist. There are name brand ones out there by, Rigid and other name brand tool companies, but for this purpose I wasn't going to spend $100 on a tool. This was, I think, like 50 something. And I used this cutter tool. It came with that one, several other ones, and a cutting wheel, and also a sanding attachment. So I cut through the pages of the book, and then I screwed, before I glued the back cover down, I put screws. I don't know if you can see it because it came all the way through, which wasn't my intention. I'm going to have to put something on that to cover it, or I could cut it off maybe. Oh, that's an idea. Maybe I could cut it off. But anyway, I screwed through all the pages and through the front cover just to hold everything together after I cut the pages out. I covered the cover and the spine with just pages from an old telephone book, and then I went over it with different colors of distress ink, and then I dry brushed black paint. I just wanted to go for the grunge on this because I didn't do the greatest job my first time cutting through. If you can see, things aren't real even, so I thought, okay, it just needs to be grungy. And then I just painted inside this part black. And then I just started going through my stash of stuff to see what do I want to use to build this assemblage. And I grabbed several things that I think will work. This is a Tim Holtz piece of ephemera from one of his packs of ephemera kits. I forget what it's called. I'll put everything in the description box. And then these are just checkers. So I have 3 checkers that I'm going to put there. And then this is another piece from that same Tim Holtz collection. I'm going to put that on there. And I thought, okay, that works. I like the elevation. I thought about covering this with some plexiglass, but this is going to be too high. And for this first one, I'm just going to skip it. It doesn't have to have glass on it. So I think I'm going to go for that there. Then I found this cool old pencil. It says D.L. Cullen for Treasurer, Ottawa County. Mark your ballot. So I think I'm going to put that over here in this corner. Looks like a bullet, doesn't it, on the top? There's actually a little pencil inside. But I've had this forever, so I thought, you know what, I might as well use it. So that's going to go there. I just kind of want the stars and stripes to show there. And then I have this, it's a copy of a label from a laxative from many years ago. I thought graphics wise I like that. I'm going to put that there. And then I like to repeat things, so I have these old stickers that would have been used probably in a pharmacy, and some little pieces of film, like 8mm movie kind of film, that I thought I would put there. That little screw piece is right there. It's going to give me fits, I just know it. So I like that so far. And then I found these mug shots online, and I thought I would put them in here. I will probably glue this together before I put it in. I kind of like that old slide holder. And then I have a watch crystal that I thought I'd put on his face. This will all lay flat, of course, when I glue it. And I'm just going to audition this. I've had this sitting here for quite a while, waiting for me to finish it after I cut the pages out. And then I thought maybe these pictures of these doll heads, but that screw is there. This might have to go. Maybe not, anywhere. Alright, then I have a cigar label and a number 5. And I thought could go there. And some True Value stamps. I wasn't thinking when I laid this out about that screw, because I thought maybe I could just put something like this there. This is, I don't know, it came in a bag of potpourri, some kind of nut. I guess that would work. If I do that, that one's, you can feel it, but maybe even just a little hot glue on top of that one will cover it up. Maybe that one there. Maybe the babies don't go. I thought they did, but I need something else there instead. And I had these little numbers. I think I had them on here. Like that. This can go up a little more, I guess. Yeah, I think I need to just look for something else to go along those sides. But I kind of like it. I am going to take some vintage photo distress ink and just kind of grunge these up. They're a little too bright in this. And glue everything down, and I'll look for something for here, and when that much is done, I'll be back. Talk to you about it. Okay, it's done. As done as it's gonna get. So I'm pretty happy with it for the first one I did like this in the book, the Encyclopedia. I have just a big stash of stuff to use for assemblage, but this is a little bit different than what I've done before, but I like it. Everything is glued down. I found this old fish earring, actually earrings I wore in the 80s, and they were long and heavy. Anyway, it's a fish and it's got a flower on its head, and I think everything else except this is where the screw came through, and here, so I covered that one with the gear and just put a little knob on this one, and I changed the position of the pencil. But other than that, everything is what I showed you before. And then I just took my Posca paint pen, the white, it's a fine point I believe, and made the little dots. Everything that got glued down was either glued down with E6000 or the Uhu glue stick. And I just grunged stuff up using the archival ink in sepia. I had said I was going to use distress ink, but that stays water soluble. This is permanent, so I use this instead. So that is it. I'll have some still pictures at the end. Put a little gold on the pages, the edges of the pages. It's heavy. So I hope you enjoyed watching something new. I have so many supplies that I decided rather than just do art journaling and just painting, I need to start using some of this stuff up. Either that or I'm going to start giving it away, or maybe both. So if you are in the market for assemblage stuff or painting stuff or whatever stuff, art stuff, keep watching, because eventually I'm gonna have to start letting go of some of this stuff. My kids are going to kill me. Well, I'll already be dead, so they can't kill me, but they're not going to be very happy with their dead mother when they have to try to get rid of all this stuff. So I know they said, "Oh, Mom, you're being morbid." It's like, no, I'm being realistic. I mean, I realize there is a lot of stuff here that I've accumulated over 40 years. You know, some of it's old, some of it's new. Some of it's never even been opened, so that's where we're at. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this little book assemblage. If you're not a subscriber, I sure would like it if you came along and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notifications when I upload new videos. I'm kind of back to doing projects more often than I was there for a while during the pandemic, so I know a lot of you have said we miss you, don't wait so long between videos, and I appreciate that. I really do. I'm glad that you enjoy watching what I do. And in the meantime, you go make some art. Bye.